G'day everyone, it's my birthday, which means I have set aside the whole day to do anything I want. And I want to finish some setups to some of the more niche stuff that I love doing. The tabletop roleplay setup has a lot of work to be done because we've almost quadrupled the scope of it in the last couple of weeks. And it's a huge mess right now. Let me show you. It's a huge mess right now. I'm gonna flash back to show you how we got to this and what's changing, but we're gonna be flashing back to before I accidentally shaved off my beard. I am entirely redoing this whole side of the tabletop room. There's some problems. Let me show you a couple of the problems. First of all, you know, safety. Rob has graced this bar with his heads. Then there's space. These are really useful, green screens. They're a tiny fraction too narrow, but the real problem is how far from the wall they have to sit to stand upright. I've got shelves that we're gonna be building, put up all against the back wall so we can have proper storage in this room for roleplay stuff. This table is gonna be extended and I'm gonna redo this tech setup so it's not as precarious as it currently is. And I've ordered a custom rug to fit the space. So I guess it's montage time to dismantle this before we set up the epic, tweaked new roleplay setup. Whoa, that looks different. So even just having that little bit of extra floor space already, it's kind of nice. The vision is coming together. The vision is coming together. The vision is coming together. The vision is coming, the vision is coming, the vision is coming together.
What video are we doing on Tabletop Minis to promote the start of Reboot?
You want to make mini stuff? I think it might be too soon.
A few moments later.
Yeah, so Dave just convinced me to rapidly up the scope of Tabletop Time roleplay sooner than I expected because it's exciting. So. I am in the studio late at night. Nobody else is here except for a bunch of hoodlums in the tabletop time room. I'm basically clearing and gutting this out so that we can make room for all the beautiful miniatures that we're going to be using in future sessions. Oh my God, I'm so excited! Now, aside from fixing a bunch of that stuff that I mentioned before, one of the main things that we're apparently doing now is a huge upgrade to the tabletop roleplay setup to allow us to use miniatures. Miniatures in our games would take away from the storytelling or add too much to the production workload. But in the recent D&D game we played with minis, yeah, it was a lot of work to set up because it was a temporary setup, but it was actually much more manageable in play than I thought it would be. And then my imagination got working, and obviously Dave sold me on it, and I realized if I didn't upgrade this setup to make it work, then I would have to wait till we're in a different space to have more room and a whole revamped production. And I'm impatient. I couldn't stop thinking about it until I figured out ways to expand the space and enable us to dream bigger in this small room. So we're picking up where we left off last week, same time, same thing, but this time Rob's here.
Hello.
And you don't feel like crap?
Oh, I'm not as crap.
I went to trim my beard the other night and one bit just went, yeah. I'm like, ah! So I feel like a baby. I hate it so much. Okay, it's all continuing. It's looking less insane, and now it's getting to the part where I need to reconstruct everything, which entails needing lots and lots and lots of intricate little pieces, and I need some ones I don't have right here, and I think they're in storage. So, Rob, shall we go into deep dark storage? Yeah, to say opening it up felt like we were walking into the jungle is a fairly literal representation. Hi, Murray, I'm so sorry, it's Rob and me here. This place needs organising and I was completely lost. So at 10 o'clock at night, I'm so sorry, Murray. We rang Murray.
That's it. Thank you, Murray.
Thank you, Murray. So, enjoy D&D. Yes, yes. The table shape has changed, so therefore this whole rig shape has now elongated, and I've separated all the power and all that stuff from the cameras. So I'm gonna cable manage this later, and by later I mean tomorrow, because I freed up my whole day tomorrow, which is my birthday.
Do you mean today?
Oh yeah, wait, no.
Happy birthday.
Oh, it's my birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yay! So that brings us to today, my birthday. And it's the one day I have set aside to get as much done on whatever I want as possible. So today is the day. Murray's actually going to be helping me by building a frame that they're going to hang to, which will give us a lot more space. Today is just montage day because this is going to completely transform. Random segue. This was sent to me from Jackie, Nerdy Crafter, and it's a bunch of maple gifts. And I don't think it's related to my birthday, but it happens to be my birthday, so I'm going to open it up on my birthday. So let's find out, shall we?
Oh my god!
What? Maple hamper! Thank you, Jackie. Alright, what is... Oh, it's coffee maple syrup? What is this? Maple cookies, maple popcorn. Hey, Garrett. Yeah. Do you want to try some maple tea? Or are you more of a maple cookie kind of guy?
I'm more of a cookie kind of guy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty damn good. Yeah. It's like a waffle breakfast in a cookie.
This is maple syrup aged in whiskey barrels.
Oh, and last but not least, maple jelly. So if we sent an Aussie hamper to Jackie, what would be in it? A large knife, Vegemite.
Vegemite swirl.
Tim Tams, the
Crim
spoon, so you
cram.
can play knifey spooning.
Nice, yeah! Knifey spoony, classic Australian pastime.
A yowie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like a Kinder Surprise, but it's an
Not as good.
Australian mythical creature.
With crapper toys. But more chocolate. Okay, that is the cable management done. So all of the power and processing is in this basket, which raises and lowers separately, and is weight borne separately, and everything is connected with this umbilical, and it's all cable managed. So if I need to find a broken thing, it's easy to find now. And then this can also go up and down separately. You ready? The lights turn on. This is so much roomier. Like you walk in without hitting your head. Hey Dave, just walk here. See how this feels. Just walk here.
Oh, I hit my head. I love that. It doesn't look like a rat's nest of danger up the top. It looks sort of...
It's very neat.
Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed about that. So now with video done, it's audio, which I've mostly done in one of our evenings, but I need to finalize, put mics in place, make it all really neat and open, so that that middle space can be used for our little expansion.
So this is all the wood that we're going to mount on the walls in tabletop time, and we're going to have the new green screens mounted to them. So we pull them down and lovely green screens, rather than big bulky things that we all trip over.
Yeah.
First one.
So the plan is, the frame that Murray had measured and cut, I'm going to anchor to the studs which I've pre-marked and build a frame all around the wall that these can hang from to drop down the green screens. So this is a big moment. This whole reconfiguration was based around replacing these. There you go, that one will do it. Great, I'm happy with that. That's 3 green screens. So the last thing is somewhere like there. I think I should do that one based on these green screens and the seat position. All we want to do is get centered. You ready? This is the thing, you ready?
Oh my god, it's so much more.
It's beautiful.
It's so much more room.
And it's wide. Look how wide that is. Oh, this is so much better, and it's like flush with wall.
That's pretty nice.
We're not ready yet. We're gonna close up so it looks pretty for the end of the day. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
A few inches later.
Ow. All right. Okay, I guess we missed one dot point. It was the head bumping. Do you know what? The whole crew's here. Everyone take your spot. Take your spot. This is going to be my spot now because if we have minis, the camera will be here. So you're there. Which, if you recall, is exactly the same orientation as when we played Reboot Season 1.
It was.
The point is, we've laid coolest foundation ever.
It looks so good.
Here's to Season 2. 1, 2, 3, Reboot! Hey, it's the next day. It's the day after my birthday. But this has arrived, and I think this is a good way to finish off the room. And Alicia's here too, so she can enjoy it with us, because this is kind of a big gift.
Oh my god, I know what that is.
Yeah, you do. Okay, so Reboot Season 1. I present to you all.
Wouldn't it be terrible if it misprinted or something?
It's like Jazza, but George Costanza's portrait from Seinfeld, but you've had that done.
Hey, we actually have a Renaissance picture of us. We should probably...
Yes!
Where do we put that?
It's going on my wall at home. An awesome YouTuber, the Dungeon Coach, has made a really cool Kickstarter called A Canda's Almanac of Everything. And in that, there is an artwork that he had secretly commissioned that has a sort of a fantasy version of Jazza and myself. Jazza as an art dealer selling me an artwork. He was inspired by some of the awesome stuff in Cogent Roleplay that Jazza co-created with his brother Shad, and I worked on in the 1.3 update.
As excited by all the stuff that's happened, the secret best birthday present I got yesterday ever is that I thought I was turning 34. I turned 33! How good is that? I've lost count. So
Another year!
yeah! I've got another year on me. Alright, here we go. Oh my god.
It just looks better in real life.
It really does.
So exciting.
And now we got our home. I'm trying to like step back to look at it. Look at this stuff we're doing. Look at the bloody stories we're telling, and look, we're ready to do a bunch more. Well done, Alicia.
Child. So Jazza,
Yes.
got a question.
Yeah.
What's your top tip for figuring out those niches and making things desirable?
As far as like making something into a business goes,
Yeah, like tabletop time.
honestly, you've just got to love the crap out of it. Making it desirable really comes from caring a lot about it yourself. Everything I'm turning into a business, I'm doing because I can't contain myself. Like, I actually cannot keep the things I love to myself. I have to express it and build it and explore it. And that's my tip, I guess. Hey, go check out Tabletop Time Roleplay. We're about to start Season 2 of Reboot, and we've just finished Season 1 of Ironspire, and as you can tell, it's only getting better. And I'd consider it a very wonderful birthday gift to myself and a nice little treat for you.